Hey guys, I'm on the set of my TV show here, been working hard and got all the crew around, been working all day, it's already the end of the day. But I wanted to take advantage of a few things. I'm wearing my makeup, I've got my clothes done, and we've got all the cameras here as well, so I thought why not make a quick video for you guys. The second reason why I decided to make it is because my job on this show is actually working with guys every day, helping them with their problems, correcting them, and we also, along the way, get lots of feedback from women. So we send the guys on dates and then we see how they did, speak to the women and get all of the feedback. The subject of this video is something that I want to focus on because I've seen that it's incredibly important, is talking about effort and value and things in the early conversation that make a big difference when it comes to attraction. I've seen guys in this process who are joking too much, who put so much effort in, and in the beginning it's interesting and then the girl loses interest. I've seen guys who in the beginning are kind of, too relaxed, too lazy, and the girl says that he's too boring. I've seen guys that end up in the friend zone because they spend too long on that level and they don't inject any spikes. So let me give you some concrete advice about how to deal with that in your own dating life so that you can go ahead and use it. One of the first thing that I noticed that's very important is when guys reveal too much information. So we had a guy who was in the early parts of a date, and then the girl asked his opinion about something, and he talked for 90 seconds about it, and I could see that she was losing interest. Now, something very important for guys to remember is that the revelations that you make about your own life need to come a little bit later. The first step should always be to focus on her life, on areas of the conversation that are interesting to her. And then what you'll notice is that if you can give her a positive experience and make her feel good, then she naturally starts asking you questions and wanting to find out more about you. If you reveal too much in the beginning, you lose that opportunity and you're more likely to bore her by talking about yourself when she doesn't want to hear it. The way that you actually do that is every time you ask a question, you listen to her response and you try to make a statement about it. We've done a lot of work on that. The guys took a while to get it, but when they did, the results were way better. And basically it goes like this. You go from being a guy that asks, where are you from? And how long have you lived there? And what do you do? And how long have you done that? And what did you study? And we counted 6, 7, 8 questions in a row from the guys. The girls were starting to get bored. And then afterwards, we changed it a little bit and we made it so that the guy asks a question, what do you like to do? Dancing. And instead of saying, how long have you done it and what style of dance and how often in a week do you go? He says, oh, dancing, that's superb because you get to use your body, you get to stay fit, stay in good shape, and also something very expressive and artistic. And then she starts saying, yeah, exactly, that's it. And then he connects it to his own life. He says that he cooks and is similar. He gets the same kinds of feelings. And you see the big difference. So guys, always remember in the early parts of the conversation, ask the question, get the response, have some comments about it, relate it to yourself. That's okay, but much better if you can just talk about it in general. If she asks you a question in the beginning, don't give a long answer. It's actually better to give a very short answer, keep some mystery there, and then turn the focus back to her, but not put pressure by asking questions, but have lots of comments. Second thing is when it comes to value and effort and how hard you work. My point of view is that you should work pretty hard in the beginning. That means that you're expressive, you're gesturing, you're moving, you're the one that's controlling the conversation and making it work. Because a girl's initial reaction is always going to be like, why is he talking to me? Who is he? Unless you look like Brad Pitt or Johnny Depp, that's going to be the first reaction. So it's very important in the beginning to actually put that work in, to show your positivity, friendliness, openness, and basically raise her mood level. But at the point where she starts to show interest, when she's asking you your name, when she's touching her hair, when things start to, progress, then that's when you need to chill out. You stop making the jokes all the time, you relax a bit, you put the pressure on her. It's fine at that time to challenge her, to say, what's special about you, or what talents do you have that surprise me, or something like that. Something like that in the beginning wouldn't work because she's not invested. Once she's invested, you chill, you put less effort, you get her to put more effort in, and she will be more attracted. If a girl goes through a whole meeting or date or, you know, the initial situation where you meet her in a shopping mall or in a bar or whatever it is, if she goes through all of that time and doesn't work at all for you, she will not want to see you again in most cases. She won't feel a strong attraction. But if you can wow her in the beginning and then chill out and then get her to work and prove herself and qualify herself, and you kind of chill, think of yourself kind of like a boss CEO. You kind of take that position when you know that she's not going to run away, and then you will see that the attraction goes up and you'll be way more likely to get another date. So those are just some short things that I've got from working with the 8 guys that are part of this project. When it's all done, I hope to get an English version and show it to you guys, but I hope you got something out of this video. As usual, write to me with any questions. If there's a space below to write comments, then I look forward to reading them, and I'll see you soon on the next video. Thanks, guys.